know what it is. I don't know what Mario Kart game that I was first introduced, like the first Mario Kart game I got to know, but I think it was most likely the DS one, if anything. You know, I just remember seeing them play the battle courses. I think was how it all started for my interest in Mario Kart, don't you think? When was the first time you played Double Dash?
2011.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. I'm just feeling like in the GameCube years, like just give me Melee and Double Dash, and that's all I really need. Just to have a party, just play the games nonstop, like battle mode. Like, you saw how fun we played it? Exactly. That's exactly what we do. We just play to see who's like. We just play and have fun. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's just like always so fun, never gets old. So, you want to do a ranking on Mario Kart games? Least favorite's obviously Super Mario Kart because it's so hard. I would say next is probably Super Circuit because, well, the tracks are okay. Well, hey, and kind of there were more tracks in the previous one. Quantity doesn't mean quality, and I don't like the voices, but some of the tracks are either decent or good at best, but only a select few that I think are pretty solid. And then I would say Then I would say 64 because, well, it's the characters sound a lot better and the game feels solid, but I feel like the difficulty gets hard even on 100cc alone, and the physics are pretty difficult. Then next I would say is probably the what do you think is better or worse, like the Wii U Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 7? You don't know? Okay, I would probably say next is Mario Kart 7 because no Waluigi, yet they added Honey Queen. Yeah, Waluigi pinballs in the game. That's what always confused me. But nonetheless, retro track selection is pretty good, but and some of the tracks are pretty good. But otherwise, it feels kind of forgettable, if I may ask. I mean, if I may say, like, am I allowed to include both the Wii U and the Switch versions, or am I supposed to combine the two?
It's the same game.
Yeah, I would just say like, if we're talking about the Switch version, I would say like Mario Kart Deluxe would probably be like top 3 or so, like, or maybe top 4. Like, my favorites would probably be like somewhere. I can't decide between Mario Kart Deluxe, Double Dash, Wii, and the DS one. Those are the ones I always like because, well, the DS one, like, I always rather prefer that one than 7 because Waluigi is in it. And while the retro track selection isn't perfect, to be fair, it was their first attempt in making retro tracks. You at least gotta give them credit for their first try. Mario Kart Wii, oh my goodness, that's perfect. Like there, like the unlocking stuff is always so satisfying and actually racing the track. So it's honestly a pretty good, solid upgrade to DS. And Double Dash is like, yeah, pretty solid. I mean, my only real complaint is sometimes the controls get a little slippery, especially on the hard difficulty. On like 100 to 150, and I'm pretty sure unlocking mirror mode it's pretty hard. But nonetheless, it's still a pretty good game. And as for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I mean, can't go wrong with that. You play online, all the characters from Mario Kart we return thanks to the booster course match, and there's a solid selection of tracks to race on. So, what more could you want? Oh wait. Well, I can't go wrong with an extra one. If it's free, I mean, I don't have to buy it. I don't know if I'll see myself cooking some of these. In fact, I don't think I ever tried ramen at all in my entire life. 255. 510 calories per container? Okay, I'm gonna have to think twice on that, but why does ramen have so many calories anyway? I don't know. What does this do? I think I got plenty of light bulbs. I mean, is that even for the dorms or something? Let's see. I think they're out of apple juice. This isn't prime drink. That prime drink. Have you ever tried that prime drink? No. Looks like a ripoff of prime. And what is this? Some kind of energy drink? Sparkles. This looks so unconvincing. I don't want to make a mess. How much can you get one of these? I'll just take 2. You like these? Sorta? Okay. Let's see. I don't know about these ones. Does anyone even want to put avocados on their toppings? Some of these feels random. Okay, so this is some kind of cereal. I've forgotten the last time I had cereal. How many calories is it? Okay. With these. Well, I guess maybe I could try one of these. Two snacks. I only got one of these, so I got plenty of. No. And what was that SpongeBob joke they said about these quote-unquote doubloons? Like the Gary one, they used to pretend these were, one where he said, I don't really know what the joke is, but it's probably best for me not to know. What are you planning to get? I could probably use an extra bar, so just in case. He said take only 2 items off the rack, and all I got was that, so I think it should be fine. Let's see. I don't think I recall trying this brand before. In fact, is it me or some of this brand feels like it came out of like what, 2002 or something? You gotta put this into perspective. Like, can you imagine say, put this in perspective. Your Canyon Fairview, but instead of being 2022, it would be 2002 instead. Can you imagine how that would have been felt like? We just want a Game Boy Advance or something like that over there. Like, all I could really see myself doing is just use Mario Kart Super Circuit and just see if someone else has one and we play that one together. But yeah. What else? Does anyone really want to use hot sauce like this? I feel like that's completely unnecessary. What is this? Half of this stuff feels kind of random. Drinks, waters, other drinks, cans. Have you ever tried ramen before? What does it taste like? Do you cook it yourself or something? Hmm. Do you ever get any of these cans or something? No. Don't think so. Tropical fruit punch. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen this type of juice bottles before for some reason. This is something elementary school students would drink. Have you ever even seen these before? No, didn't think so. I think they're running low on the Pop-Tarts, but do you eat Pop-Tarts? Me neither. Okay, I guess that should be everything. I mean, I don't want to get too much. I mean, I don't really see myself getting like so many of all this kind of stuff. Like, maybe my mom could use this, but just in case. I mean, why not? I'll put one of these back since I'm getting one of these, so I'll just put this one back. Just to be safe. I guess that ought to do it for now.
Hold on, just a quick question. For the website review, is Wikipedia allowed as one of the websites?
Sure. Just use it once.
Only once and not again.
Right, right.
I just
But
want to.
it's because you've never done that one yet, so that's fine.
No, I've only used History Channel and Britannica on the
Exactly.
first two, so I just want to see if I can use Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to at least get the website review done before spring break, so I'll be halfway done for your classes. I've got 2 tests.
Ooh. Well, I did my test this week. That way they won't have to do it next week. On the classroom classes, not online. Not online.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could definitely use Wikipedia. That's fine.
All right.
Because we know it's not great for historical research as far as using source, but you could explain it and say that.
I mean, just like the composition classes, I send you my work to check it before I submit it, because when it's submitted, it's done.
Right. That's it.
So I take the rules very seriously whenever I take the assignments.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Thanks. Have a nice weekend.
Y'all have a good weekend too.